Hey guys, what's up? This is Flower coming today with a new video, and bear with me. Just bear with me because it's gonna get a little confusing. But here I go. I've been meaning to talk about this theory that I came up with in my head, just like all those thoughts just cross it. About female and male. I just believe that female and male are two terms made up to describe two extremes of a spectrum. Female side would be the right side of the brain, which that's what it tries to describe, like the creativity, the sensitivity that a woman could have. And the left side of the brain, male. And that's like the technical side, the one that goes from A to B, the one that looks at the bigger picture instead of the smaller picture. So I feel like your sexual organs have nothing to do with being a female or male. I think these are terms that both exist internally inside of us, just like all these other terms, just like good and evil. They're just a long spectrum of things, and those just describe two extremes of them. So I believe that this world nowadays, as it is, it's male dominant. It's very technical. Nowadays, the fashion, or what you can call the cultural way of being, what they ask you to be like, is kind of like this badass person. Like, you're supposed to have no feelings and just break people's heart, because nowadays nobody believes in love anymore. And that's just like an extreme. An extreme. What's the other extreme? What would you call the other extreme? The other extreme would be called being sensitive, too sensitive, corny, easily attached. There's a lot of terms that you can actually describe that when it comes to being sensitive with that female side. So back to my point. We both have this female and male inside of us, and we choose which to manifest through our life. I don't know why. I can't say that I know why. I'm just describing this thing about these two theories, female and male, what they are and what culture has made it be, and how now just even in females themselves, they want to be men. They're tired of all this bullshit of how they've been put down so much, and they just want to be like men. And then at the end of the day, the men that broke hearts and did the wrong thing, they weren't right either, And I know there's a lot of good men out there. I believe that very much. I don't think all men are the same, but it's just that the dominant negative male has very much become a dominant figure, and in the culture today, and what we are and what we do, and people they just want to be cold-hearted. This is what I have no heart, and loving somebody is corny, and telling people I love you is corny regardless, and hating this, hating that is cool. And I refer a lot about this on my Twitter, about the whole negative positive thing, how there should be a balance. And this is another thing to have balance about. I made a video before about interdependence, about the balance we should have in our lives in order to live happy, peacefully, neutrally, whatever the definition for you that it is. For me, I would call it neutrally, with balance, Not too much of the other, not too much of the other either, just balance. And you have to learn to adapt yourself to society today, where people are just more negative, and the culture of fashion is to be more negative. So you kind of have to just find your way in the society about who you should be or not. So I'm gonna leave it here. This is my mini theory about male and females. A lot of this has to do with these videos on YouTube that I've watched. They're called Spirit Science. You guys should check them out. They talk a lot about male and female, and they get that from the book The Flower of Life that I've been reading lately. That's a whole other topic. You guys should probably look it up. It's pretty interesting. But if male female goes beyond that, I just deeply believe this world is very, very negative, and you know what you're supposed to be, and how people look up to the male jerk is just messes me up. It really pisses me off that people are like that, especially females that, you know, we're supposed to be the sensitive side of this world in a way which, with what I just explained to you guys, I should be saying that everybody can be sensitive and technical at the same time. You can do things with your mind and use your heart at the same time. That's the way they will call it nowadays, but as I just explained, the whole female and male, you know, vocabulary used to describe these terms, that's what we use nowadays, so that's what I'm gonna keep using, male and female. But I'm gonna leave it at that and leave some comments, tell me what you guys think, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.